It's a new week, and here's our new featured 5 this week. I'm really excited to share these with you, especially this first book here. Oh my goodness. This is a realistic fiction book. It's called Caterpillar Summer by Gillian McDunn. She lives right here in Raleigh. It's about a girl named Cat and her brother named Chicken, and their father passed away, and they go and live with their grandparents at the beach for a period of time, and it's just such a heartwarming story. I gave this book 5 stars, and I don't give many books 5 stars because I'm really tough on a book. But this is a book that when I give a book 5 stars, it's one of those books I feel like everybody should read it. So really sweet story, and there is a sequel that is coming out to this book as well, which is exciting. This book right here, next one, I love the cover of this book. Look at this one, Where the Watermelons Grow. What a fun, bright cover. Isn't that so cool? Reminds me of the summer. This one features Della, who lives in Maryville, North Carolina. She tries to come to terms with her mother's mental illness while her father struggles to save the farm from a record-breaking drought. So another realistic fiction book. All right, our third book out of our featured 5. What a cool cover this one is, isn't it? It's called The Sittin' Up by Sheila P. Moses. This is a historical fiction book. It takes place during the Depression in the 1920s. When the patriarch of Bean's sharecropping community dies, Bean gets a lesson in not only what it means to lose someone you love, but also in how his family and friends care for their dead. So another kind of like a family story, and it takes place in the 1920s. Fourth book in our featured 5. This one is a picture book. It's called As Fast as Words Could Fly, and this one takes place during the Civil Rights era. And I'm going to tell you, picture books are not just for kids. We can learn a lot from picture books as adults. It makes a topic really visual. It gets right to the point. Often uses really beautiful language to tell a story. So this one features 13-year-old boy in the 1960s in Greenville, North Carolina, using his typing skills to make a statement as part of the civil rights movement. So a really quick read, a really great read with an important message. And then finally, the last book. This book, we have so many books written by this author in our library. It's called Anybody Shining by Frances O'Rourke Dowell. This one features Ari May, and it relates her life in a mountain valley of North Carolina in the 1920s. So have you guessed our theme this week? There could be a couple themes, right? I mentioned 1920s a couple times. All of these books take place in North Carolina, so the setting for these 5 books is North Carolina, which is neat. So this is just 5 books that we have that are set in our state. We have many others, but I hope that you'll check out one of these great featured 5 books this week. There's a link underneath this video that you can click on and hold these books.